Yep, it's looking a little thin around here. Gonna need to get us some more steel.
Welcome to Log Furniture How To, the most all-inclusive site on the net for log and rustic furniture, fixtures, and decor. That's logfurnitureHowTo.com.
Yep, so you know who we're gonna call. Our good friends over at King Architectural Metals to get us some more steel on the way. Alright then, we'll see it in about 2 days. Thanks. We got our steel on the way. Yeah, so this is where it all starts. We just got us a new order in from our good friends over at King Metals. And we got our 24-foot stock. So we're going to set up over here and start cutting this size down to manageable lengths. So one of the first things we're going to want to do is take a minute and start wiping off some of this excess oil. So now it's just a matter of finding our center point, making a mark, cutting these things down. Now we can start restocking these empty racks. And as with anything where there's friction or abrasion happening, like with this saw blade, eventually something's going to wear out. That's why it's called consumable. Yeah, one of the surest ways you know your blade's about to break is the sound it starts to make when it gets a little stress crack. You hear that? Come here. Yeah, that's starting to sound pretty rough. In fact, if you look real closely right there, you'll see it. Oh, there it went. Yep. Another blade. Bites the dust. Let's get this thing pulled up. And I'll show you how we change these blades. Yeah, it's a pretty simple process, really. The first thing we're going to want to do is unbolt this little thumb knob and open up this housing. And you'll quickly see that blade's had it. So let's head on back in here where I keep all my consumables. Grab us another blade. So let's take a minute and talk about these brand new bandsaw blades. What you'll see here real quickly as we get ready to open this thing up is that these are nothing more than a hacksaw blade that's been welded together in a loop. And as you unpackage it, you just let it uncoil. And as with all saw blades, these are measured in gauge and teeth per inch. And to give you some idea of the diversity and size of these bandsaw blades, here's what we're using on our metal cutting bandsaw. It's a .025 at 18 teeth per inch. Here's an example of something that just broke off our bandsaw outside. It's 1 tooth per inch. Alright, so enough of all this talk. Let's get this saw blade on there and get back to work. Okay, now as we get ready to get this new blade set in here, we want to make sure that the teeth are pointing in the proper direction, which is downwards or away from you. The next thing you want to do is back your wheel off a little bit, probably no more than just a couple of turns. And then I always start by putting this blade in our blade guides. And then I reach to the top and the bottom at the same time, feeding the blade around both wheels. Then at that point you'll see I can start to tighten the blade up with one hand. Then it's just a matter of feel to tension it up. Something you'll learn. Close your access door. Then we'll replace our little thumb screw, flip our switch, and get back to work. Now we just do it all over again. And on these 1x2s, in order to eliminate waste, we're cutting them at 13-foot 2. thing is still cutting, let's take a look at what else we got from King Metal. Check this out. Bet you didn't know King Metals carried cool welding gear too. Alright, so it looks like we're finally down to the last piece. And it's a good thing too, because now we can get busy turning all of that into more of these. Well, I'm going to get this set up. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click subscribe. Come on back next week. This has been Mitchell Dillman with LogFurnitureHowTo.com and Colorado Rockin' Logs. We'll see you again next week. Yep, that's just what we needed.